Hey, what's up, digital world? I hope everyone's doing okay out there. I wanted to come with another video today that's really important for everyone. But this is something that I've been using a lot lately in my therapy sessions and my life coaching sessions. And it's a really important topic to be talking to everyone about. And it has to do with our mindset. So this topic sometimes sounds really hokey and hippie-ish. And some people who present it can sound that way, and I can understand that. But on a really very real level, this is a really important topic for us to be aware of because it affects our everyday life. And that is the mindset that we have. So there is a famous psychologist and researcher named Carol Dweck, and she put out to the world that there were two different kinds of mindsets. One mindset is a fixed mindset, and one mindset is a growth mindset. So what are the difference between the two? A fixed mindset is a mindset that makes you feel that you are who you are, you is who you be's, and you are born with this given talent. You have your strengths and you have your weaknesses, and that's just the way it is. So you might not ever be a basketball player, or you might not ever be a poet because at one point in school you did really bad in gym, or you failed in English class. That is a fixed mindset. You believe you only have a certain limited amount of potential and abilities. Reverse is the growth mindset. And a growth mindset talks about your ability to be able to achieve what you want to if you work hard and you try. And again, this is a message that's not brand new, right? Like try your best, do well, work on yourself every day. I say that at the end of all of my videos. But the truth is, it's not so much about just how you think about it. It's what you're saying to yourself on a day-to-day basis that makes you either have a growth or fixed mindset. Now, I have to say I was really lucky growing up because my mom and dad actually gave me a growth mindset without me even knowing it. Because every time I would face a challenge, my parents used to always tell me, keep on working at it. Keep trying. You could do it. There's no reason why you can't do this. And when I was younger, it seemed like just tough love, which I had gotten, which was good. It worked out. I think I came out okay. But the truth was, in that, my parents kept on instilling in me that I had the potential to do whatever I wanted, that I had the capability and I had the talents to do it. And it was me constantly going back to trying things or working at things I really didn't like, which I didn't do all the time. I started doing that a lot more as I got older. But all those lessons in life of struggling and failing and not always being the best at something always gave me this pit inside of me to say, like, I could do better than that, or I want to be better than that. And that's what gave me motivation to try. But it also came with the language I was saying to myself. So in past video, I did speak about the C word, can't. Can't is a curse. And as many of my students and my clients find that to be funny because as soon as they say the word can't, they cringe around me. The truth is, the reason why I do it is because of growth mindset. It's because when we say things to ourselves like, I can't do this, I'm not good enough for it, or they'll never accept me, or I'll never be able to be who I want to be. Those are the kinds of language and those are the kinds of things that we say to ourselves that keep us in a fixed mindset. Now, I don't think that necessarily we need to be unrealistic, but there are many times, and I think you should challenge yourself to look at it yourself, that we stop before we even really try. And can't is like one of those words, or that'll never be me. But if you change the language, if you change how you perceive yourself, your skills, and what you might be able to achieve, and you start saying things like, man, this is really tough, but I'm going to start trying to do it a little more. Or, you know what, I got to take a break from trying this. I'm going to try to do it little by little. Whatever method or whatever you're saying to yourself in your head to get you past whatever block you have is really important in getting you to be successful. And now when we're in a time where things are really different and humans, which is amazing about us, we're very adaptable. Part of our adaptation has to also be in our mindset, our perception of the world and how we see the world and how we interact with it. So even nowadays for all of us, having a growth mindset to say like this will not be forever, or we will be able to do things again, and so I should still work on myself so that when I get back out in the planet, I can show off my skills. Those are things that we should be trying to think about right now, especially when many of us are inside. But again, I just want to refocus on the fact that there's two different mindsets in this world, a fixed and a growth mindset. And it's really important for you to work on having a growth mindset. There is a ton of neuroscience research and psychology research that confirms that growth mindset is a real thing and that it really helps change student success and academic outcomes as long as life outcomes. Now, the research is not full because there's not a ton of longitudinal studies, and it even can depend on your culture. Some cultures growth mindset doesn't work in. But for the majority of the research that's been out there, it all points to one thing, that having a growth mindset is really important to your success. So I really hope you take the time in your day to think about what you're saying out loud or even to yourself, and is it stopping you from achieving something, or is it helping you? And if it's not helping you, try to change it. So I'm going to be in future videos sharing with you different strategies and tips on how you can practice mindfulness and your growth mindset and becoming the best version of yourself. So I hope you look out for it. Again, keep on working on yourself. Be good to yourself, be good to others, be patient with yourself, and just keep on trying every day. Work on that growth mindset and work on being a special connect, because everybody in this world needs a special connect. Peace out.